profitable. Why? Because it's constant work. It can be all-day job on some jobs. If you've got little tiny jobs, not so much, but these big body corporates can be quite profitable. This job here made us $4,000 a day. Just cleaning straight down the guts. We cleaned all the driveways and a little bit around the doors. If they moved everything from around the doors, we did the little pathways as well. So let's have a look into the job. So this is one of the reasons I put in my quote. If cars are not removed for the 2 days that I'm here, I leave it dirty because I wash what I can wash. And the reason I leave it dirty is because then I can find out who owns the car and who didn't read the information. Because they're going to be grumpy and they're going to come back to me. And we're going to find out who owned it and who didn't read it, who didn't move it. So pretty simple. Down through there, we did all the little walkways in front of the doors, driveways, wash bay, straight up the guts. So what we got here is we got this complex. So it's a 90 unit, 2-part complex. And then we got another one in the back there. We're doing that second stage in 3 weeks. And we got this stage here, which is pretty basic. It's just really long, like my truck's all the way down there. That's nearly 180 meters away from where I'm at to the back end of the complex. Because this complex, this is built over a whole corner block. This part is the straight part. The other one bends in and around, which we're doing next. So it was pretty good. We got here set up about 7:30, got our hoses out, started making noise, started doing the main sections, and then by 8:30 everybody was moving out to go to work. So there was 3 car bays that we couldn't get done, and we'll be coming back at a cost to do them. If not, the caretaker will take care of those couple of bays. This is one here. So we do up the sides, but we leave underneath. You can see how black it was underneath there. And the other one was this van here. It's the same thing. We do what we can, but there's always going to be something left behind. Complex like this, where you're dealing with what's in this one, 43 units. Yeah, 43 units in this section. There's always going to be cars or something left out. We did pretty well for the 2 days that we were here. Like, we got every single driveway done. Had to knock about 3 or 4 doors, which is fine because they were home. But yeah, pretty good. Long driveway. 2 days of constant just pressure washing. But the money was there, so. And then we come up here just to finish this little bit here. Just due to hoses weren't long enough, because when I hit this section here, my hose was here. I was running 120 meters high pressure line. I was running my 30 and 30 garden hose. So 60 meters, 120, so 180 meters of hose I was running, and I only hit this pathway here. So we just finished off this last little bit this morning. We just tapped into one of the houses. It's pretty good because, yeah, we use the smart stream. So what we did was pressure washed everything, and we got one hose out, and then we just use our smart stream. So click my little button, turn on the chemicals, just downstream everything in behind me, and then pushed on, like nice and simple, nice and easy. It's got a little sound on the clicker so you can hear when it's activated, when it's not. Looks like the council's measuring up to put yellow lines down. But we're walking down to the second complex. So this one here we do in 3 weeks' time. Same process. It's pretty black, pretty dirty, as you can see. There'll be all the driveways again, the front patios to where they move plants and stuff. All the curving. This one here bends and it goes down around and then back up. So what we're going to do is find the wash bay, which I'm not quite sure where the wash bay is, but may as well go have a look because I'm going to have to find it anyway. There's only one water supply in jobs this size. It's what you got to remember when you're doing body corporates. You can't just hook up to the taps on the buildings because that's their water. You have to hook up to the common water, which is normally a wash bay, which is the storage managed unit, which is right here. So this is in the middle, which is good. Should be a tap on one of the sides. Yeah, but it's a wash bay. Now, gotta find it. Oh, tap right there. So that'll be our main tap for the whole complex. So we'll be able to park up here, run 120 meters line down that way, and then we'll on the second day park in here and run 120 meters down around that way. So planning is key to make sure, because you want to start at the top of the complex and wash it all the way down the hill. Because I do notice a lot of people don't watch the way the water falls, so you got to watch that. It really helps you to manage your wastewater and cleaning, because you're not trying to clean over to stuff that you've already cleaned. So in around here, they probably got more visitor bays down on this one. There's a couple of visitor bays down there, nice big bend, and then it heads back down through there. And then a little footpath there, so we'll knock that footpath all the way down because it's inside the complex. So little things like that. And then if I've got time, I just knock out these little concrete stormwater pits, just clean all them up so they look nice and neat in the complex. But it's the concrete is one thing, is you got to know your prices on your concrete, but it's getting the contracts to clean the buildings, to clean the roofs. So once you get into the project manager and get known and you're a responsible person, you show up when you show up, you invoice, everything's correct, everything's nice, everything gets done properly. The next time they want to do maintenance on the buildings or wash the gutters, the sophites that are dirty, clean the roofs, then you're the go-to guy, because that's all they remember is they didn't have any problems while you were on site. The first time you have problems with that project manager, you're going to lose them. So try and mitigate any problems as much as possible. Try and deal with the problems as they come up and see how that goes. But hey, Todd, so we are finished for the day because we were meant to be spraying a roof today, which we might get onto it at 12 o'clock, but looks like it's finding up because we had about 5 inches, 5 to 6 inches of rain over the last 24 hours. So if this fines up, we can go spray a roof. That's a nice profitable roof, so we should make a good amount of money this week. And then I got roofs all next week, so it's looking fine as well. So that's a sneak peek into the job. But yeah, catch you on the next one. We are still playing around with the truck, so we've got a whole bunch of wiring to do on Sunday. We've got to wire up all the 24 volt power supplies to relay breakers. We've got to get all that done. Just about finished all the 12 volt stuff. We got a new relay yesterday, so we wired that up. The relays for my 24 volt system, which I'll show you quickly so everybody can see. So the troll bridge relay, so we got to screw it back up onto the wall there and just tidy up all that wiring, but we just got it in there yesterday. So what that does, it turns 12 volt power, so the power coming off the solar panels, the power coming off the truck as it's driving, all come into this DCD charger and then charge both these batteries in parallel. All right, but when I'm running my 24 volt pump on the back, this relay turns that power into series. So it goes from parallel when it's charging to series when it's drawing the power out. So it's a great little relay. The first one is here. I've got to tidy everything up because we've just been playing with wiring. As you can see, it's all over the place. So this one lasts me 1.5 years before it burnt out, which is good, because they're about $200 each. So you're not going to get forever out of them. Constant power going backwards and forwards. And the main reason I worked out that it wasn't working was the green light wasn't coming on, and the pump wasn't working when it'd work one day and then it wouldn't work the next day, and then I'd have to tap things and bash things, and then it's because the little green light wasn't coming on, the relay wasn't. So I had 12 volts going to the pump, but I didn't have the 24 volt discharge going to power the pump to full capacity. So you can run 12 volts to a 24 volt pump, but you're not going to get the motor to turn over. You're going to have lights and stuff come on, but you're not going to have the power or the push in the motor. Some 24 volt motors can run on a 12 volt, but they're only going to run at half speed, and all you're going to do is cause damage. So you got to make sure you're wiring things up correctly for your 24 volt power systems. Got to make sure there's you can buy DCD chargers that charge 24 volt system where you can wire it all up. I'm not quite sure how much they cost, but this is a $200 solution where you can wire that up within seconds. I'm gonna keep this because I've got some wiring to do. So that's 24 volt in a nutshell, because the industry is going towards 24 volt power because you get more punch out of your motors. That's a 24 volt 5.5, and that's my transfer pump that I got down in there. We did a video on installing the 12 volt system there. So what we got to do is I'm adding a switchboard here for my 24 volt system. So I'm going to have two relays here side by side, and then I'm going to have a small switch on the side here for that little pump there. So I've got to wire all that up, plumb all that up, and then it's going to have a shut case on it so I can keep it out of the weather. But Other than that, we got to change the pins for the super pump. We got Smart Stream hooked up, and we got this one just about finished. I've got the plug off the top of the soap valve because we had to change the inlet feed here for different sizes. It's 3/8, yeah, 3/8 hose instead of a 1/2 inch hose, because that's what's coming out of my soap tank. So we're going to sort that out, which we'll do either today, because we've finished jobs and it's still overcast, so we'll probably go home and play around with all this and try and tidy it all up. I've got to get some black door rubbers. I'm just going to put around here to try and tidy all that up, because I just hacked it out instead of doing a hole saw, because I didn't have a hole saw on me. Other than that, it's coming up real nice. Got all the digital gauges there. They're really nice. So it's starting to come along. So more videos to come. Once we should have it all plumbed up and ready to go by this weekend. So it's just the fact that I'm doing jobs like this in between and stuff like this. You're on the surface cleaner for 10 hours, you know, it's very, and you get home, you don't want to do anything. So, and then I got soccer. My little girl's got soccer, so that's finishing this weekend. She's got a carnival. We got to play 4 games on Saturday, so I'm taking her to soccer to give support and, you know, handle all that type of stuff. So yeah, spend family time and try and do this in the meantime. So we'll see how it goes. Catch you.